Well, welcome back everyone. This is your host, ID Jester. And as you can see, we are going to be playing another Let's Play of Distant Worlds Legends. It's been a while since I looked at this game. I actually have several other Distant World Legend Let's Plays on my website. But I got kind of frustrated with the game and the AI and everything a while back, and since then they've released a few patches, and so I've decided to give this game another try. You can see down here in the bottom left I am running version 1.7.016, which is, I believe, the most up-to-date version that they have. And so I've decided to try another Let's Play with this. It was always one of my most favorite games that I had played. It just, I think they needed to do a few things with it to make it a little better. And I know that some of the patches have addressed some of those issues, so let's get into it and take a look at what we can do. Sure, let's not show that message again. That's great. Alright. So what we're going to do is click on Start a New Game here. You can decide what the universe looks like. In this case, we're going to go for elliptical. Sure, elliptical is kind of good. You can star mount. We're actually going to try for. We're trying to make this kind of a smallish game, and actually small size as well, or tiny sector, small size. Expansion starting, difficulty, we'll leave that at normal. Aggression, we'll leave that at normal. Research cost, normal. Space creatures, I'm going to put as few. Pirates, I'm actually going to put as none. For some reason, I do not like the pirates in this game. I know that part of the game is built around the more pirates you destroy, the more your enemies fear you and appreciate you and whatever. I don't think that needs to be a part of the game, and I just don't like the pirates always coming in and attacking me. I want to worry about the other races and stuff. So I'm going to leave it on none, and we'll see how it goes. With the 1.7016 patch, some of this is new here. Colony prevalence influences the number of colony planets and moons in the galaxy. Lower prevalence means sparser empires with colonies more spread out. I'll leave that at normal. Independent alien life, leave that at normal. Colony influence range for a 250 star galaxy is 6x6. Sure, I'll leave that as default. And enforce colony range limits. We'll leave that off. That's fine. I don't really care about that. I'm going to actually put it on random for my race, and we'll see what the computer gives us. We're going to use, I think we'll use, no, it seems like blue's used by several of the computer, several different races of the computers defaults to blue. So we're going to try something different. Let's go with yellow and brown with, oh wow, let's try something different this time. That's kind of nice. I like that. We'll start randomly. Normal. Starting size, starting tech level, starting corruption, and random. It'll give us a random government based on the race that it selects for us, whatever's appropriate for that race. Other empires. We're not going to have 11, I know that. Let's go and have 6 other. There we go. Victory conditions. I'm going to leave everything set at 90% victory threshold. Which will give us 33, 33, 33, and race-specific victory conditions. They're not going to apply until 25 years. We're not going to get the story events. Enable disaster and other events, that's good. Enable race-specific events. That's alright. We're going to turn off the Shakuri story event and the Distant World story event. And we're going to start the game, and hopefully it'll give us a good race to play and give us a good good starting location. Let's take a look at what we are. Alright. So, I've put the game on pause simply by hitting the spacebar. Welcome to our empire. We are the Ethor Syndicate. We're the ruler of the Haikonish. We're a mercantile guild. Our empire is one colony and one system. Victory conditions. Achieve 90% of the following. Our economy generates 33% of the galaxy. Control 33% of the population. Control 33% of colonies. And of course they won't apply until 2779. Alright. And we're gonna put it on pause. There we go. Alright, so here's our home world. Let's click on our home world and check her out. For those who are unfamiliar with Distant Worlds, the circular units are, how do I explain it again? They are like part of the civilian force, and you don't control the civilian force, you only control basically the military or the government forces, which are either in squares, which are going to be construction ships, triangles, which are going to be your attacking forces, or hexagons, which are going to be your spaceports and defensive ports and stuff like that. So let's click on our home planet and take a look at what we have here. We're a Haikonish planet. We have some resources on it, which is Elosian Jade. We have some polymer. We have some Phallusian spice, carbon fiber, and chromium. Okay, now this is actually really good for us. Some of these are very rare resources. Chromium, I believe, is one of the rarest. Oh, maybe not. It's moderate. Polymer is kind of important in building some of the different structures, and also carbon fiber. Alright, we have some troops on our planet here, and we have some leaders. We'll get to these in just a few minutes here. Alright, let's see what we own here. We have a mining station on this planet, and that has iridium and steel. Let's zoom out here and take a look at our home system. Home system is kind of boring. There's only one planet and one rock moon planet. Lead and steel. Okay, so we'll get some lead and steel in. That's all good. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so we're about towards the 3 o'clock position, maybe 2 o'clock position. We do have some other planets close to us. Let's take a look at what we have here. We have a mining station that's mining this planet here, which has got gold, lead, and steel. And let's look it up here. We have several planets here. This planet has got chasm, so that's good. That's our fuel for moving ships, hyperspace, and so that's a good thing. We got argon, helium, hydrogen. Would have been nice to have this in our home system, but you know, at least we have something. Oh, we got another one. Good. Chasm, hydrogen, argon, and helium. We have actually don't have. It's actually got a research facility on it. But it does say here, a construction ship is queued to build a gas mining station here. So when one of our construction ships becomes available, they will run over there and build a gas mining station on there. Okay. Let's see what else is in this system here. Oh, look, we found a abandoned ship, it looks like, in that system there. Let's see what else is in this system. We're trying to get a bunch of resources, obviously, so we can use these resources to build bigger and better ships, which of course we will research. Iridium, steel, lead, iridium, very common, okay. I'm trying to remember what the rare resources were. Some of these are strategic resources and some are what they call luxury resources. So luxury resources make your people happy and let them trade between your civilians and make your population grow and your trading and all that stuff. Necrostones, common again, strategic. We'll take a closer look at all this. I just wanted to see what was in that system so we can kind of get a game plan of what we want to do here. So here's the entire galaxy here. There's going to be 6 other races besides us in here, and some of them will be probably friendly and some will be probably not too friendly. So we're going to go into build orders here. The first thing I like to do is we currently have 1 escort, 1 frigate, 1 destroyer, which are basically our defensive and attack ships. We have 2 exploration ships, which are ships that don't really attack or defend. They just basically fly around and check out different systems and let us know what's there. And we have 3 construction ships, and they are the ones that are going to build our mining stations and our gas mining stations and defensive bases, etc., etc. First thing I like to do is crank this up to about 3 and get about another 8 of those. It's like 10 exploration ships. We got about 6 construction ships, maybe a few more. Get our economy up and running as quickly as possible. Hopefully we won't run into anybody too bad right off the bat, because I'm not going to worry about our military right off the bat. And we can purchase it. Here's our money up here in the top corner. We have 34,000, and we're getting plus 36,000 in. So we will purchase that. Next thing we're going to do is go into our construction yard. This is going to tell us all of our different ships and stuff. We're actually going to go into our military ships, and there's our escort, frigate, and destroyer. You can kind of take a look at them, and you can see what their attacks are and whatever. What I want to do is actually add all these guys into a fleet, and we're going to create a new fleet, and we're going to turn off automation so I can. We're going to put that into first fleet. We're going to put all of our ships into first fleet, so for us it's easier for us to move these ships around in case we're attacked or alien life forms are doing bad things out there. We'll look at our ship design here in a little bit. Let's look at our characters here. We have a leader, Ek Argnana. I'm not sure how to say Ek Argana, and he's actually a pretty good leader. Hopefully he'll stick around for a while. He's given us population growth, troop maintenance, diplomacy, war weariness, troop recruitment, and colony corruption reduction. So all of them are positive because they're in green. You might have other traits that would be in red. We have a colony governor, and both of these guys are in our home system. Our colony governor, we don't know much about him. Maybe he just came into office, so we don't know anything about him. We have an intelligence agent. And right now we have 2 intelligence agents. We don't know about either one of them, other than this guy might have something to do with espionage, and this guy might have something to do with sabotage. But since we don't actually know of any races right now, there's not much they can do other than right now they're just preventing enemies from coming into our territory and influencing our civilization. So let's see, leader, yeah, okay, so these are our leaders. Diplomacy, you can see we're the only ones. We've got our nice yellow color. Wonder if there's a way to change our name. That would even be a good thing, especially for our home system, because I'm not there's a big gas plant right there. And that has chasm on it. So first thing we need to do is build a gas mining station. Oops. Q construction ship to build a gas mining station here. We don't have enough credits, or I would do that right away. That's why they're grayed out. Okay. So I have a gas mining station right here next to our home world. I wonder if there's a way to... Don't think there's a way to rename anything. I'm sure there is, I just don't know it. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to our resources here. Let's see, which one was our resources? Fleets, ships and bases, troops, empire, summary, diplomacy. I'm trying to remember where the heck our... Alright, so this gives us a list of what we have here. So we're going to click on our sources here. We're going to sort them by sources. So right now we have 3... Oops. Alright, go away. 3 steel, and if you click on it, this is what comes up. It tells you what different components for your ships or for your bases use steel. So for docking bay we need a certain amount of steel. For habitation modules we need a certain amount of steel, etc., etc. So you have 3 steel. We have we have 2 helium, 2 lead, 2 chasm. Oh, so we already own 2 chasm, so that's good. It'll also tell us what our stock is, how much we have, what our demand is, what the galaxy stock is, and the galaxy demand is. So we do have some chasm, we have some argon, some hydrogen, Felusian spice, Osalia, iridium, Osalian jade, chromium, polymer, carbon fiber, necrostones, gold, and Aquilon. That's all we own right now, but we're going to get our ships out there getting busy and building these things, and we're going to get some scouts that we're building to get these suckers up. Last thing we need to look at, turn off automation. We're going to look at our research. There's weapons category, energy, high-tech, and our research stations. Right now we have our home spaceport is providing us with a weapons bonus, an energy bonus, and a high-tech bonus. We also have one Tarsant research facility, which is providing us with energy. So right now, right here, you can see our total is 180K. We actually get an outputs, including all of our bonuses from either our raise or different bonuses we would get. We're going to have pretty good energy, and our weapons and high-tech kind of just there. So for weapons, the computer has decided to do starfighters. We are not going to do starfighters first. We are going to do, let's see, certain races have certain bonuses. I'm not sure what is ours right off the bat here. I'm kind of glad we're playing the Hyconish. I don't think I've actually played the Hyconish. Let's see, what can we get here? Advanced construction will increase our maximum ship size to 300, which will allow us to build a little bit, put more components on our ships, because our ships will be a little bigger. So we will do that first. That's fine. For energy, high tech, marshy swamp colonization is what the computer had decided. Here's our Iconish bonus, which is compressed fuel storage. So hopefully that means we can put more fuel on it, or our fuel probably takes up less space on our ships. I'm assuming that's what that does. So that's a good thing. Enhanced storage here. So this is a normal improvement to the fuel cell, which is going to be capacity 80. Ours is capacity 140, so definitely being able to colonize other kinds of worlds is good. We need to find out if we're adjacent to continental worlds or marshy worlds before we decide what we're going to do. So we are here. If we go to our this is a frozen gas giant. Frozen gas giant. See if I can find some worlds that are around that we can colonize. These are all. This is a very gassy place. Not many worlds there. I think there's actually a way to. There we go. I think if you zoom out, click on the world. There it is. Okay, gas, and an asteroid. So not too interested in that place. This is just a rock. Okay. We don't know. We really need to expand out a little bit. So for research, probably not worry about that yet. Transport, enhanced transport, proximity sensors. Ooh, countermeasures. I don't like any of that stuff. Coordinated control, improvements. Well, we start with quite a bit. Already researched. Advanced medicine, enhanced crew, coordinated docking, improvements to the docking bay. Enhanced exploration, target tracking, countermeasures. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it on that. That's fine, I guess. Weapons. Let's see, is there any bonuses for the Iconish anywhere in here we can focus in on? Probably not. Because they're more of a trading type race, I believe. Alright, beam weapons. Let's go with... So I clicked on that. You see it puts a number 2 there. So this would be Project 1, but I'm going to right-click that to get rid of that. You'll notice ours will then go to number 1. And then we can then do something like enhanced beam weapons, long-range lasers. That sounds good. We'll do these two. Enhanced construction, and then component prefabrication. Alright, let's try that. And then high tech will go with the marshy, and then we'll go with continental. So we'll have a few choices for planets. There we go. Alright. So yeah, well, a lot of things you got to do right in the beginning here, but we're going to take the game finally take the game off pause. I think we've got everything. So hit the space bar and let her go. So we have First Fleet actually not doing anything, which is okay because it doesn't need to do anything right this minute. We are just going to tell that to patrol this planet here, and they'll just patrol around here. And you'll notice now that we zoomed in, you'll see the civilian ships flying off to start taking resources or picking up resources from the planets we own. Or they don't have to be a planet, I guess, just different areas we own. What the heck is that? That is an enemy. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's get First Fleet to come out here. Actually, I don't want them to attack that. All I want them to do is First Fleet, I want you to move to this location. Move to that asteroid. So First Fleet will be coming out here, and they're going to check out this asteroid field. And you'll see here, again, the circles are just the civilians, and they're just civilian ships. They're just going to go out here to the different bases and pick up whatever resources are being, like in this system here, we got a gas mining station, and we have somebody under attack here already. Alright, so we have some alien life forms in this little gas cloud here that are decided to play nasty with us. And this is our exploration ship. It's headed out here to this system. It's going to figure out what's going on out in that area for us. We got these other exploration ships started up. Let's see what First Fleet finds out about this place. Hopefully, here it comes, First Fleet. Don't really want it attacking this ship. All we wanted to do is kind of just explore this area. Let's have them just move to this asteroid here. Maybe when they get over there, we'll. Alright, so now our scout ship is in here, and it has found out that this is a system. Let's find out what it finds out. Here we are. Oh, this is actually one of our systems. No? No, it's an exploration ship. Sure. Let's let that do its little business there. Advisors up here telling us to build new ships. Right now I don't want to spend any money. I got the ships that I need. Exploration ships are ready to go. So you see them being built here on our list. Alright, well, we don't have very many stars adjacent to us. There's a nice group of stars here. If we could take over this area, that would be really nice. Here over here is probably going to be something special. Let's see what this is. This is I want you to come out here and move, explore this system. Because this looks like a black hole. Yeah, that's what that is, a black hole. So hopefully he'll be able to check out the black hole and see if there's something special with that. This guy's here is going there, that guy's going there, that guy's going there. These are all of our exploration ships that I built. You can see they're finishing up, and now they're just checking out different areas. Over here on the left hand side we have a little tool menu here. We can click on here. Shows us our colonies, and it'll also show us any potential colonies. Right now we have no potential colonies because none of the systems we have come across yet have anything good. We can click on here. This shows us our characters. This shows us our spaceports, construction yards. Here's our mining stations. So we've got 2 gas mining stations and several other 4 mining stations at this point. Alright, and alright, so we'll just let that go. Let's see, somebody's under attack again. Let's see, through this gas cloud again. There's some little creepy crawlers in there and causing all sorts of problems here. Alright. Third Fleet, what are you doing here? Come. Yeah, construction ship. I want you to fix that. I don't know what it is, but fix it. Alright, let's go back to our home system of Ethur. We want to click on this, and we want a... This it already has... Oh, it does. Okay, it already has a gas mining station. You notice this says private. I keep calling civilians, but basically there's a private sector and a public sector. You're in charge of the private sector as opposed to the public sector. I believe that's what they're called. Let's see here. Maybe, no, maybe they are the private sector. The private sector you're not in charge of, which is the round ships, which are basically just part of your you're part of your civilization, and they just do their thing. And see, I can click on this and tell it to go over here, but it doesn't do anything. So, all right, what are we doing, boys? Well, we've expanded out quite a bit. We've come down here and here and up here and here. Abandoned base. We've encountered an abandoned base adrift in the Akuni system. Should we investigate? Let's investigate. Abandoned base has been acquired. We've investigated an abandoned star base on a barren rock asteroid in the Akui system in Sector 3. It appears to be in good working order. We've boarded it and taken control. So let's take a look at this base here. I'm going to put the game on pause really quickly so we can take a look at this. It's got a firepower of 42, range of 320. It is a star base. It is a monitoring station design. And well, that's good. Doesn't really do much for us, but it's not going to hurt us either, I don't think. I mean, you know, it's not going to be too taxing on our economy here. And it's kind of an older ship because there doesn't seem to be anything on there that we can actually okay. That's a little star base we found. That's nice. So our ships can, I'm assuming our ships can, like, maybe fuel up there or whatever. I don't know. See what happens. Keep it. I see what our advisors are asking us to build. It's a couple more frigates and a couple more destroyers. I'm not ready to do that right now. Sorry, guys. Not until, we don't have to worry about pirates. So, in the normal distant worlds, you're constantly being attacked by pirates, so you have to build up your military right off the bat. Advisors, build a new base. We build a new orbital defense base on our colony. Sure, let's approve that. We do need a defensive base in case our system does get attacked. Let's see, do we have any potential systems? Still no potential systems. How are we doing on our research here? It's gonna go slow. It's gonna go really slow. Really slow. Ah. Alright, so we're off to a good start. I think I'm going to call this episode to a close. I've now decided to record these videos on HD 920 by 1080, and I'm not sure what the file size is going to be on these, so I don't record for too long and have them be too big of files. So what I'm going to do is bring this episode to a close so I can see how the recording is and how big it is, so I know how much time I have that I can put into an episode. So this is it, Distant Worlds Legends, the new Let's Play video series. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester, and we'll talk with you soon.